endorsed me as their new leader and as the next Prime Minister of New Zealand.
On Wednesday, Chris Hipkins was sworn in as New Zealand's 41st Prime Minister. 44-year-old Hipkins has promised a back-to-basics approach focusing on the economy and what he described as the pandemic of inflation. He will have less than 9 months before contesting a general election. New Zealand Governor-General Cindy Kiro officiated the brief swearing-in ceremony in front of his friends and colleagues after she earlier accepted Jacinda Ardern's resignation last week. At the ceremony, Hipkins said, and I quote, "This is the biggest privilege and responsibility of my life. I am energized and excited by the challenges that lie ahead." Carmel Sepuloni was also sworn in as Deputy Prime Minister, the first time a person with Pacific Island heritage has taken on the role. She congratulated Hipkins and thanked him for the trust he'd placed in her. After the ceremony, Hipkins said as an aside to reporters, and I again quote, "It feels pretty real now." Hipkins is known to many by the nickname Chippy. He served as Education and Police Minister under Jacinda Ardern. He rose to public prominence during the COVID-19 pandemic when he took on a kind of crisis management role. He and other liberals served under Jacinda Ardern's administration, who became a global icon of the left and exemplified a new style of leadership. Last week, Jacinda Ardern said that she was resigning after more than 5 years in the role because she no longer had enough in the tank to do the job justice. On Tuesday, she made her final official appearance as Prime Minister, saying the thing she would miss most was the people because they had been the joy of the job. On Wednesday morning, she was greeted with hugs and farewells by dozens of former staff and admirers on Parliament's forecourt as she left the building. As per reports, Ardern plans to stay on as a backbench lawmaker until April to avoid triggering a special election ahead of the nation's general election in October. New Zealand's head of state is Britain's King Charles III, and Kiro is his representative in New Zealand, although these days the nation's relationship with the monarchy is largely symbolic.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.